Most people go through their entire lives using maybe two or three financial accounts: checking account, savings account, and whatever their job automatically enrolled them in. And honestly, that's leaving a lot of money on the table. Because the difference between someone who builds real wealth over time and someone who just gets by often comes down to knowing which accounts exist, what they actually do, and how to use them together as a system. So today, we're going to walk through every single account you need, what it is, how it works, and exactly how it fits into the bigger picture. Let's get into it. We're going to start with the basics and work our way up, because everything builds on each other. The first two accounts are probably the ones you already have, but it's worth making sure you're actually using them correctly. The first is your checking account. This is your home base. Every dollar you earn lands here. Every bill, grocery run, and daily purchase flows out of it. Think of it like you're a financial hub. Money comes in, money goes out, and it needs to always have a buffer in it. Most people should keep somewhere between 1 and 2 months of expenses in their checking account at all times. Not your full savings, not your emergency fund, just enough that you're never scrambling because a bill came out before your paycheck hit. Your checking account should be at a bank with no monthly fees, free ATMs, and ideally one with a solid mobile app since you'll be using it constantly. Right next to your checking account should be a regular savings account. And I want to be honest here. A standardized savings account at the big traditional banks is almost not worth using for your actual savings. We're talking interest rates around 0.01 to 0.5%. That's basically nothing. The main use for this basic savings account today is a parking spot, a place to hold money you're setting aside for a short-term goal, like a vacation next month or a new laptop. For anything serious, you want to use the next account we're going to talk about. The next account is a high-yield savings account, or commonly known as the HYSA. And this is generally one of the most understood tools in personal finance. A high-yield savings account works exactly like a regular savings account. Your money is safe, FDIC insured, and you can pull it out at any time. But the interest rate is dramatically higher. As of right now, many online banks are offering rates in the range of 4 to 5% annually. That means if you park $10,000 in your HYSA, you're earning $400 to $500 a year just by having it sit in there. Compared to that to about $10 a year in a traditional savings account. Same money, wildly different result. High-yield savings account are perfect for your emergency fund, which should be 3 to 6 months of living expenses, plus any medium-term saving goals like a house down payment, a car, or a big trip. The only real downside is that most HYSAs are offered by only online banks, so there's no physical branch. But in exchange for that inconvenience, you get a significantly better return on your cash. Some of the most popular options right now include Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, and SoFi. Definitely shop around because rates do change. Now we shift into a different category entirely. Accounts that are specifically built around tax advantages. And this is where things start to get really powerful. The first one is an HSA, or Health Savings Account. This one is special. Most financial accounts give you only one tax benefit. Either you save on taxes now, or you save on taxes later. The HSA gives you 3 tax benefits at once, which is why a lot of financial experts call it the single best account in the entire tax code. Here's how it works. Money you put into the HSA goes in tax-free. It grows tax-free while it's in the account, and it comes out tax-free as long as you use it for qualified medical expenses. Things like doctor's visits, prescriptions, dental, vision, and a lot more. That triple tax benefit is generally unmatched by any other account. For 2026, you can contribute up to $4,400 if you have an individual health coverage, or up to $8,750 if you have a family plan. And here's the part many people miss. You don't have to spend the money in the same year. Your HSA balance rolls over every single year and can be invested just like a retirement account. Many people use this as a stealth retirement account by investing the money now and saving their medical receipts to reimburse themselves later in life. Just keep in mind that if you do need to have a qualifying health plan to be eligible, check with your HR department or insurance provider to confirm your qualifications. Next up are the retirement accounts, and there are 4 main ones every beginner should know to understand. We'll start with the 2 that come through your employer and then cover the 2 you open on your own. The traditional 401k is the most common employer-sponsored retirement account in the country. And here's the core idea. Money comes out of your paycheck before taxes are taken out, goes into your 401k, and gets invested. You don't pay taxes on it now, you pay taxes when you pull the money out in retirement. The benefit is that your taxable income today goes down, which means you pay less in taxes right now. For 2026, you can contribute up to $24,500 per year to your 401k. And if you're 50 or older, you can add another $8,000 on top of that as a catch-up contribution. The most important thing to know about your 401k as a beginner is this. If your employer offers a match, contribute at least enough to get the full match before you do anything else. An employee match is literally free money added to your account. Leaving it on the table is one of the most common and costly mistakes people can make. Now, the Roth 401k works almost identically to a traditional 401k. It's still through your employer, same contribution limit, but the tax treatment is flipped. With a Roth 401k, your contributions come out of your paycheck after taxes, meaning you pay the tax now. But then the money grows completely tax-free, and when you retire and pull it out, you pay zero taxes on it. Zero. Not even on decades worth of investment growth. For someone who's early in their career and currently in a lower tax bracket, the Roth 401k is often the smarter long-term move because you lock in your lower tax rate now and never pay taxes on all the future growth. Some employers offer both options, so it's worth checking to see what your plan allows. The next two are accounts you open and manage yourself, completely independent of your employer. The first is the traditional IRA. An IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. It works similar to a traditional 401k in that your contributions may be tax deductible now, your money grows tax deferred, and you pay taxes when you withdraw in retirement. For 2026, the contribution limit is $7,500 per year, with an extra $1,100 catch up for those 50 and older. But one thing to be aware of, the tax deduction on a traditional IRA starts to phase out if you also have a workplace retirement plan like a 401k and your income is above certain thresholds. It's worth double checking those limits for your situation. But for most beginners, this is a solid additional retirement vehicle on top of your 401k. And then there's the Roth IRA, which is widely considered one of the most powerful wealth building accounts available to everyday people. Like the Roth 401k, you contribute money that's already been taxed. It grows completely tax free, and you pay absolutely nothing in taxes when you take it out in retirement. Same $7,500 annual limit for 2026. The Roth IRA has two big advantages over the Roth 401k. First, you have total control. You open it yourself at a brokerage like Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard, and you choose exactly how your money gets invested. Second, you can actually withdraw the money you contributed, not the earnings, just what you put in, at any time without penalties, which gives you a little flexibility in a pinch. The one catch is income limits. For 2026, if you earn above $168,000 as a single filer or above $252,000 as a married couple, your ability to contribute directly to a Roth IRA starts to phase out. If you're below those thresholds, a Roth IRA should almost always be part of your plan. So now that you know what all 8 accounts are, let's talk about the order you should actually fund them in, because this matters. Think of it like a priority ladder. People have different opinions on this, but here's how I do it. Start at the bottom and work your way up. The first rung is your checking account. Make sure you always have 1 to 2 months of expenses in here. Non-negotiable, no exceptions. Rung 2 is your employer 401k, but only up to the match. If your company matches 3% of your salary, you contribute at least 3%. Every dollar of that match is an instant 100% return on your money. Nothing else comes close. Rung 3 is your HSA. If you're eligible, max it out. The triple tax advantage makes it too good to pass up before you do anything else. Rung 4 is your Roth IRA. Max out the $7,500 contribution if you can. For most people in early and middle stages of their careers, this account will quietly become one of the most valuable assets over time. Rung 5, go back to your 401k and increase your contributions beyond the employer match, working towards that $24,500 annual limit. And Rung 6 is your high yield savings account. Not because it's least important, but because it should be filling up continuously alongside everything else. Your emergency fund and your savings goals live here. That's the full picture. 8 accounts, each with a specific job, and a clear order to fund them in. You don't have to open all of them tomorrow. Start where you are, get the basics right, and layer in the others as your income and knowledge grow. The most important thing is you understand the system, because once you know how these accounts work together, managing your money stops feeling overwhelming and starts feeling like something you're actually in control of. If this was helpful, drop a comment with which account you're opening with next. I'd love to see it. And if you want to go deeper into how to actually invest the money inside all of these accounts, make sure you're subscribed because that's what's coming up next. Thanks for tuning in. Same pace next time. Keep compounding.